But let's go outside and talk about the weather because I want the cold to migrate out of here, but it's just not yet. We're going to be looking at cold start to the day. We have freeze warnings that are in effect here in town and in southern Ohio. We're going to be looking at some cold conditions across the Buckeye State. I just showed you the map showing pretty much almost everybody at or below freezing. Only a couple of spots above freezing across the Buckeye State. So, yeah, it's cold across the state. And let's go jump on down to the Athens. A little blurry down that way, but you know what? Not a bad start to the day. Just cold. You can see we're a little chillier as you move up into the north. And you might be wondering, why aren't they under freeze warnings? Because it's not uncommon for areas like Coshocton, Mount Vernon, Mount Gilead, Delaware. It's not uncommon for them to have, at least not as uncommon for them to have freezing conditions this late in the season. A little less common for us here and down in southern Ohio. They always say that spring creeps up about 10 miles every day as we get on into the season. So, yeah, we're not quite used to having temperatures this cold this time of year. We get them, though. 30 right now in town. The good news is not much of a wind chill factor. You can see we got goose eggs in a lot of spots, so we're not really talking about a wind driving down that wind chill factor. That's good news, just cold to start. Hour by hour today, we're looking at temperatures up to about 29 at 7, 36 by 9. We'll be talking about 52 as we get on into the early afternoon with a high of 59. And we will watch those clouds build as we get into the afternoon, but we should stay fairly dry. And you can see we're dry on our satellite and radar imagery, so that's good news. But it has been wet this month so far. It's April 20th. All but 4 days have had some sort of measurable precip out there. And we've had 16, and that's going to be today. It looks like it'll stay dry. But, yeah, it's been wet this month. And actually, here's your big number. We've only had 15 dry days since March 1st, so it's been wet the past couple of months. Looking at your precip, we are at a surplus on the month and on the year. No big surprise on that front. And as we head through the next couple of days, we're not going to pick up a ton of rain, upwards of maybe a ½ inch or so, but looks like it's really going to fall tomorrow. So we're going to be tracking the chance for rain tomorrow, especially through the morning. A few showers linger to the early afternoon, but generally then a little bit drier trend. We could see a few showers in the far north on Friday, but we'll just be dealing with cloud cover here in town. So hour by hour today, right around 36 with a little sunshine at 9. We're back up to 50 by lunchtime. The clouds build into the afternoon. We top out at 59, which is the warmest it's been all week, but still below average. Rain arrives late, not as chilly, down to 50, and we are back up to 66 tomorrow with off and on rain through the morning into the early afternoon. After that, fairly average highs. So your hour by hour forecast showing those clouds building as we get on through the day today, but look at that. We don't really have a whole lot of rain to speak of. Getting on past midnight, start to see a little rain in southwestern Ohio with some showers around for you early morning commuters. Notice the bulk of the heavier rain getting through here as we get on through the show tomorrow, but then we get a little bit better into the late morning with that rain tapering off in the early afternoon. So if you leave early tomorrow, you're going to have a better chance of picking up some steadier rain than if you leave a little bit later after 7, 8 o'clock. So 59, that's where we are today for your high. Clouds are building. 66 with some rain off and on through the morning, and then the showers taper off into the early afternoon. 71 on Friday with a little more cloud cover. We're back into the 80s over the weekend, but staying dry, so well above average this weekend. Then rain arrives on Monday with some showers off and on. After that, we're going to watch those temperatures drop back below average into the upper 50s and the low 60s.